Alrighty, guys, welcome back. We are back live once again for your VNEA World Pool Championships here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We have the Battle of the Border once again in your men's Masters 8-ball teams. We have Come Get Some from Manitoba, Infamous 5 from Colorado. They are locked, loaded, ready to rock and roll. Once again, guys, if you could help me out, hit that share button as you start to tune in. I would greatly appreciate it. We're going to have a lot of pool today. So Infamous 5, they have the home side of the score sheet, which means they would get the extra break in the 5th round should it go that far. Come Get Some from Manitoba. So it is a true battle of the border. And we're set. Rip it. Nope. Grip it, then rip it. Hungry side pocket. Hungry side pocket on that right-hand table. And of course, I got to give a shout out to the Infamous 5 rocking the Jam Up apparel. So in VNEA rules, for those that are not familiar with the rules, a scratch on the break is ball in hand, either on or in the kitchen. So high ball definitely looking good here. The 15 does pass that 3 down to the bottom right, hit and stick. It's gonna need a good angle. Hit and stick on the 15, 11 passes to the bottom left-hand corner. We'll need some good angle there. 2 rails out to finish off with the 8-ball, or you can just play it forward and play the 8 to the top left. Is that Jose up on the right table? Not sure, can't quite see his shirt. They do have their names on their shirts, and I'm not familiar with the players, with their names, but they do have their team name and their first name on their shirts. I just can't see it at this particular moment. So can't quite tell if he's got onto that 15 from where he's at right now. But perhaps he's kind of cleaning up the top of the table, come down, leave that 15, 11 ball for the last. High ball also looking good down on the bottom, or sorry, on the left-hand table, with exception to that 11 ball. Can't quite tell if it passes the 2 ball to the bottom left-hand corner or whether it passes the 4 to the bottom right. Sad not having winning stroke and Barry's team. Well, this is the other A semifinal. Overhit it. Overhit on the right-hand side. And that may be a little underhit. Maybe he might be able to bump into, I think it's the 11 ball, either the 11 or 15. Kind of bump into that and set down below the 3 ball. You just got to make sure you clip that 11 ball to the right side of the table between the 3-4. Hey, Guy. Yeah, we did play this morning. We got trounced by Alex Ollinger's team. So kind of muddies up the water there on the right-hand side with that jump shot. That puts the 4-5 in close proximity. It also ties up the 3 ball. Oh, that's all good. Nice little draw. So that tells me it does go by the, looks like the 6 ball down on that bottom left-hand side of the table on that left screen. They played well. We just couldn't find our breaks there, Guy. Gavin, these are 3.5 by 7 foot. Oh, and he misses. Missed the back cut there. Trying to hold for shape. Yeah, no worries. Who's all on Ollinger's team? To be fair and to be honest, I don't remember their names. Obviously, I do know Alex Ollinger, and he's kind of the mainstay of that team, that's for certain. But he shot extremely well. I think he ran 3 or 4 out of 5. Must have been 3 of 4 because I don't think we had to play the last round. So we are now on the C side, so it is a triple elimination in the intermediate division. So we're still alive. I do play again, I believe at 12:30. Sorry, I play again at 2. Pulling for the infamous 5. Well, I gotta say, not that I'm biased or anything, but certainly I'm loving the fact that they got their shirts. So on the right-hand table, come get some. Gets first blood. They take the first game 10-3. That will bring out the third game. So not sure what he's called here on the 8. I would assume he's cutting that to the top right-hand corner. Just a little outside. So you may be experiencing, or they may be experiencing, perhaps a little bit of nerves. First round jitters, as well as playing on the live stream. Gave that 7 ball a little bit of a tickle there. Unintentional, but got away with it. So a nice draw shot here for the 7 down to the bottom left-hand corner. Kind of got on that wrong angle. Kind of wanted to stay either center or to the right hand side of center ball. Oh, he corrected that really nicely. A little bit of left hand spin on that cue ball, throws it to the right. Sitting good for the 8-ball into that right hand side pocket. If he manages that, that will give Getsum 2 wins by a score of 10-7. And indeed, does exactly that. Doubled up on the score, but in this division, really doesn't mean a whole lot, not at this point. And so while everybody's kind of having a look around and racking, we'll put up our viewer advantage sweepstakes. Make sure you get in it to win it here, guys. $20 gets you in to win. You can head over to CSLIPL.com. Click on the shop button. It'll be the first button that you see there. And it is for 2 beautiful Jacoby custom cues. We're going to draw 2 tickets. First one gets choice. Second one gets the remaining cue. That will be done at the conclusion of the event, or somewhere around the conclusion of the event on Saturday. Germany is watching. How are you, Thomas? Tuning in on YouTube. So we do have both chat lines open, both on Facebook as well as YouTube. The Jacoby cues are around $900 to $1,000, somewhere in there. I can get exact pricing a little bit later this afternoon. As soon as we're done playing, we play again at 2 o'clock, and that is the last match of the day for us, no matter what happens. So I will be full on the mic, ready to rock and roll here. But they are really, really beautiful Jacoby custom cues. One has the wrap, one is wrapless. And again, winner will get the choice. Second ticket that we pull will get the remaining cue. Hey, you're welcome, Dieter. We appreciate everybody tuning in. If you haven't done so already, make sure you go onto our Facebook page and hit that follow button. We're pretty close to a milestone for Q Sports Live. We are approaching the 50,000 followers on the Q Sports Live Facebook page. And while you're at it, if you are tuning in on YouTube, you may as well hit that subscribe button. We would also appreciate that. I think we're close to 8,000 on YouTube. So we are actually just under 1,500, 48,576 followers on Facebook. So 3-ball maybe passes the side, or passes into the side. Can't quite tell from the angle that we're on whether the 8's kind of inhibiting that shot a little bit. And even if he can hit it, he's got to put a nice touch on that cue ball to draw down. So more or less going to take what the table gives him there. And on the left-hand table, looks like the 3-ball. Just straight tops, really not a lot to do. Wants to play the weight and played it perfect. This for a 10-1 win. And indeed, 10-1 it is. Now we'll bring up the top of this round, rack number 5. That's no worries, Ferris. We're trying to give coverage on both the tables, being that it is team play. Nice attempt at the kick up top. If we were to only do the single table, it makes it really, really difficult, especially on myself when either Ben or I sitting here by ourselves and trying to watch the score on 2 tables, the comments on YouTube, comments on Facebook, and keep track of everything. Makes it really tough to do that on a on just a single table view. I'm doing well, Thomas. Always doing well. I'm in I'm in Vegas watching pool. It can't be that bad, right? And just so everybody is aware, Barry's team is playing right next door. They're on tables 3 and 4. So a little bit of cluster in that left-hand table into the middle. He's got a couple of breakout options depending on which suit he decides to go with. I'm going to have to say I don't know if he's quite horn hooked with the cue ball sitting up in the top left-hand pocket. So I can't tell if he's limited and whether the 9 passes the 13 to that right-hand side pocket, or if he can just see the 13 straight. That was actually Eric Vargas, believe it or not, Clark. Nice little controlled shot there. 3 balls in the 8 to finish it up on the right-hand side for the infamous 5 by a score of 10-6. For those not aware how the scoring works, once you've chosen your suit, be it high ball or low ball, solids or stripes, each ball is worth 1 point that you make, and the 8 ball is worth 3 points, so it makes it a maximum score of 10 points. Each team has 5 players, so each player plays the other team, so a total of 25 games. Once it becomes mathematically impossible for your opponent to catch you, the match is declared over and you would be declared the victor. What's the score on Barry's team? Not sure. Can't really pay attention to that. I know that they're playing next door to me and I can tell you who's at the table, but I'm not sure what the score is. And looks like we're going to get another guest commentator in. Mr. Jeff Wanless joining us on the mic. How are you, Jeff?
Good. Hello again.
Infamous 5 taking the 10-6 W on the right-hand table. But I'll tell you what, there is no safe score, not in this division. as we well found out. Isn't that right, Jeff?
Yes. A lot of great pool players here, even in intermediate level.
Same commentating from yesterday, can't tell. It is Grant on the mic, sitting beside Mr. Jeff Wanless. The other one that you've probably heard is Ben Francis. I've been told that Ben and I sound very similar on a microphone. Both deep voices, but to me that's about as similar as it gets as far as I'm concerned.
I think so too. You talk a little bit more than Ben does, but Ben talks more about the pool game.
He does. I tend to go off on a few tangents here and
kick there.
Really good shot on that left-hand table. But still lots of work to kind of get figured out. That cluster in the middle is no easy pickings.
Big break on table 1.
Massive break. Look at that, hey?
A little bit of trouble though. This opening shot's tough.
Yeah, he's got to spot the 8.
Bottom right.
8 ball is down. That does not mean victory. That means that the original breaker has the choice to either spot it or re-rack it. And 9 out of 10 times, you're going to see a lot of the players just spot the ball. You don't want to re-rack and chance breaking and not making a ball.
Or scratching.
Or scratching, yeah. Diane says, my Avs won against the Oilers.
Yeah.
That breaks Jeff's heart. Jeff is a tried and true, die-hard Edmonton Oilers fan.
So it makes it tough. And
I know, right?
Calgary,
and you live in Calgary. And you're friends with me. Although, I mean, your payment is due, being an Oilers fan. So yes, Diane, there's a couple of different commentators that we've had on. And I only talk more than Ben because that was the gift I was given.
Big mouth, yes.
Some call it big, some say I talk a lot. The gift of the gab. Really nice shot. Slow rolls the 1, maintains position for the 2 ball on that left-hand table. You may see him come across for the 5 ball into the left side pocket. He's got a little steep.
Like the 7 goes.
Yeah,
past the 12.
Past the 12 ball.
Came underneath it.
He sure did. Smart. Yep. Huh? Smart shot. So if the 7 passes, really it's kind of a hit and stick, even if you bump the 13. I believe the 8 passes the 15 into the left side pocket.
Containing shot on table 2 there.
And there sure is a lot to pay attention to when
you're watching the master level. Yeah, it's good shot after good
shot
after good shot. One table after the other table.
There's often times where there's run after run after run, so trying to commentate, keep score, watch comments can be a challenge. Oh, nice shot. He went over to the other side, make it clean up into that right-hand side or right-hand corner pocket. Completes the run for a 10-0 win.
10-1.
It is a 10-1. Good call, sir.
That's what I'm here for. Double check Grant's math.
Right.
Although he has been doing pretty well the last couple days.
I've been nailing it. Haven't missed a beat. Must have kissed the Blarney Stone in a previous life. Legend says it gives you the gift of the gab. Thomas wants to know, good luck, Barry's team. Go Alberta. What's your favorite player? Thomas, is that my favorite player on Barry's team or my favorite player in general? A couple of different ways that can be answered.
So Thomas, I like Filler, other than some of his antics, his playing style, free-flowing, going for everything. He has all the shots, isn't scared of a single shot. So I like Filler if he just got rid of some of those antics on the table.
Some say that's good for pool. Holy. Did you hear the break on that right-hand table?
Moves everything down to the where he broke from.
Dang, that was like a shotgun going off in here.
One ball below where the rocks spot.
Here I can't make a ball off the break, and this guy's moving him up to the head string. In general, in today's pool scene, I am going to say Federgorst.
And Yap's gained a lot of respect from me just with how he handles himself at the table. His match with Shane too, where he gave that foul back or that shot back, where there's that discrepancy and how Yap handled it. So I don't know.
Yep.
He called it. And the ref's like, he didn't call it. Yap's like, well, I'm giving it to him. Yap's such a young player too, and very respectful.
Yeah, and that's why I chose Federgorst. Young, extremely talented, has a massive future ahead of him. So as far as pros in today's world, I guess he would be one of my favorites. But I got a few I could choose from.
Yeah, it also depends on the game too.
Yep.
So 8 ball, 9 ball, 10 ball, all different games. I have different favorite players in all different aspects. And yes, of course, we all know Joshua Fillers from Germany.
And you're very welcome, Keith. We appreciate you tuning in, along with everybody else.
Little draw shot here on table 2.
Yeah, Earl always draws a crowd. There's no doubt. Call his antics good, bad, or indifferent. Earl always draws a crowd because they all want to see what's he going to do next.
And the magician, of course, Efren Reyes. It's too bad he's not playing as much professional pool anymore, but his shot making was unheard of. I doubt anybody's going to come close to what Efren was able to do at the table.
No, 100%.
Just with his creativity.
He got a lot of that from playing 3-cushion. Earl the Pearl indeed. A little bit muddy still though, even though that break on the right-hand table, I mean, he hit that like Mike Tyson, but still a little bit.
Just down to the other
that's
end of the
it.
table.
Yeah, that's it. He got tired of playing those clusters down on the bottom side, so may as well send them to the top side.
Yeah. That's the thing playing on a 3.5 by 7. You're always going to get some traffic. Don't have as much room as you do on a 9-foot.
Well, and that's one of the challenges that I really like about playing 8-ball on the box. You got to be able to maneuver and manipulate the cue ball. Although I will say that my capabilities of maneuvering the cue ball as of late have not been on point.
You'll find that. It has to do with your shake though too.
It does. Wish he could have played in the Mosconi Cup. Absolutely.
That would have been something to see.
Yeah.
So what do you do here on table 2? You float the 11 and take the 12 past the 15? He's got a little bit too much angle.
Table 2, I think you got to take the 12 ball. Well, I don't know. It's tough because he's onto the rail.
Exactly.
What's he shooting at, high or low?
He's on high.
High ball, then, I mean, you got to start with the 11.
It's tough to get on the 12 then.
I think you can.
I think you got to take the 12.
No, in my opinion, if he takes this 11 ball and just one rail back up right between that 2-8, he'll have a nice angle to get back in on the 15 ball and use that to float over. Oh, but he well underhit it. Well underhit it. I'm sure that's what he was going for, right? Just come across right past that.
2-3 inches short.
Yeah.
Might have to spin and try and hold this 12. Come off one rail out for the 15.
Earl draws a crowd just like automobile accidents draw a crowd. That is a true statement right there.
Completely, yes. Yes,
Still
the team from
disappointed.
Winnipeg, come get some's doing well here.
Oh, for sure.
All solid shooters.
Listen, everybody that came to play in the Masters are all solid shooters.
I had to play 2 of those guys from the Winnipeg team.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them beat me.
You want me to go kick him in the ankle for you, bud? I'll do it.
No,
And then run.
no, we need you for the next match.
Okay.
You,
Hey,
you might trip over something and fall, so no.
But see, that's the type of friend I am. I was willing.
No, they earned it.
Yeah,
Finishes
they did.
out on table 2. Winnipeg with another win. Now I know why you're wearing a jacket over here. It's a little drafty here.
Oh yeah. I've been commentating here a couple of times. That's why
Just
I
a
wear my
few.
jacket. It carries all my stuff. Still disappointed that we didn't get to watch Ben, Joe, or Halem in the World Cup. You and me
Stupid
both. You and me both. The saddest part about that is Ben was on the plane. He was going and had to get off the plane because good man Mr. Tom Thoreau, who was supposed to be his partner, had packed away, from what I hear, packed away the all of the tests into his luggage.
And checked his luggage. And they couldn't
They
get through
wouldn't.
security.
Well, they wouldn't go down into the plane to go get it for him.
This form is 5x3. It's 5-man teams, 5 rounds. So everybody plays everybody once from each team.
What happened on that left table? Did we get that score already?
Yes.
Okay. Just double checking.
Grant's memory is good.
Just
not-
short.
Yeah, just not long.
It's just short, that's all. Nice shot right there on the
Table 1.
on the right-hand table. Yep, table 1 indeed. What do you do here, Jeff? Do you take the 1, or do you shoot the
has
3?
I like taking the 1 because you can float in between the 2 balls, gives you more options.
I think I like the 3 first. That's
Oh.
why.
Yeah, you got to execute and make the shot.
He was on perfect angle to take that 3 and just draw back off the rail. And it would have been the same pattern. 3 to the center, 1 to the center. You're on to the 5 and the 8 sitting. Perfect. They do 5 players by 3 rounds. That's interesting. That means 2 of your players don't play.
Well, no, the 5 that you're only
Oh,
playing
by 3 rounds. I got you.
the opponents. It's a little bit trickier as far as the matchups go, but you don't play everybody from the other team. You only play 3 out of the 5. It's definitely a shorter race. I still like the 5x5, 5 players, 5 rounds. Gives everybody a chance, then it's not so contingent on the lineup.
Yeah, you and me both. I am a big fan of what they've done here. So, for those just tuning in, we are live out of the Westgate Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada. Jeff's freezing to death in Vegas. And I got to give it to VNEA. They really put on a great show. Huge shout out to Shannon of High Country Promotions. Phenomenal job on this setup being a new venue. Come get some. They came to play today. This should be a 10-4 win.
And it is.
But I mean, there's even though I mean, you know, you look over the last few games. Come get some has taken majority of them, but it's not by running racks.
Nope.
So the score has actually remained fairly close. Infamous 5 only down by 17.
Yeah, at this level, anything can turn on a dime in a hurry.
Oh, yes.
This level, every ball, every shot matters.
Well, even when Barry's team was playing yesterday, they kind of kept it really tight, and then all of a sudden they caught a gear, and that was that. 6 10-0s in a row. So while they're figuring things out, of course, we have to give a shout out to one of the sponsors of the stream here. It is Jam Up Apparel. You'll see the infamous 5 walking around in it. If you haven't been there lately, go check it out. jamupapparel.com just released a brand new lineup as of about a week ago. So all brand new designs. It's been the single largest drop of new designs that Jam Up has done in their history.
Big break again on table 1. That table's been breaking phenomenal. I find the harder I hit the break, less likely I am that I'm making balls.
Yeah, I've got to, as soon as we're done this stream, I've got to go and find a break. Find something that's going to work.
Yes, you do. I agree.
I've come up dry the last 5 breaks.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time you made a ball in the break.
I know. I'm going to dance a jig when I do. And I've tried the second ball break, the head ball break.
4 different breaks. I've noticed that you're moving around to try and find something that works.
Only thing I haven't done is maybe use the other side of the table.
I've been going head on.
Have you? I've tried it. So I might try some on the right hand side, and if that doesn't work, I'm just going to line it up like how you and Rick are hitting them. And of course, if you guys are just tuning in, help us out, hit that share button. We would greatly appreciate it. So again, looking like some clustery tables here.
Yep, both tables, some work.
Mm-hmm.
Initial shot on the right table too, he's right on the end rail. Always hard. You're only hitting like 20% of that white ball.
Mm-hmm.
Makes a good stroke on that table 1 there. He's lining up for the bank on the 7.
Does the bank pass the 10 ball?
Looks like it. Oh. What do we know? Maybe tighter. Didn't leave anything really easy. He's got to pretty much, I don't know, cut the 9 past the 11 if it goes. If not, he's on the 13.
9 past the 11 will go for sure. Could take the open shot on the 13 ball. But it's the 15-14 that are really kind of hampered out.
Safety shot here on table 2. Nice speed. Floats underneath. Nice containing shot.
Did we win at a meeting away from my laptop? We did not. Alex Ollinger and his team played pretty sporty. I think Alex ran 3 of 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 of 5.
Did he play his last one?
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
So he ran 3 of 5.
Ran it out.
Did he?
Yeah. So it sealed it for him.
Yeah, I was hoping I would get there, but we did not. They played pretty darn sporty.
lost the cue
look
ball a little bit there.
out.
That makes it tougher for a shot.
That
He's just got to shoot it.
that is definitely going to be a tough shot from there. Shooting out of the pocket is never where you want to be shooting from. But hits it like a champ to the heart of the pocket. Sitting perfect on this 10 ball.
Win,
yeah. Infamous 5 needing to put on.
Closes the gap to 10 points.
Absolutely. Put a few racks together. Get yourself right back in this match. Perfect. For a 10-3 W. That will bring up the top of the second round in Game 10. And Infamous 5 wants to give a shout out to Weiler's Pub and Grill in Greeley, Colorado. Shout out to them. That is their sponsors. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. And while they're waiting there, we'll give a quick shout out to Jacoby Custom Cues. If you haven't been and seen them lately, lots of new things on their website, jacobycustomcues.com. Oh, man.
Big break, lost the cue ball.
Sounds like a shotgun.
I don't know if it's just this room or whatnot, but it does sound louder here.
It's crazy how loud that can get. Did he get there on that left-hand table?
Yes,
I believe he's in on that 6 ball or 4 ball.
4 ball. 8 ball is tied up in that cluster though, so he's got to be somewhat careful how he hits this, but he's got to hit it with some steam. I like coming 2 rails and running into that 12. Move that out and kind of just bump the 5 out. Hopefully the 8 sits on the side pocket where I cross my fingers and close my eyes.
This is where you get your prayer book handy. Because this is, I mean, it's an educated hit and a hope here.
Hit it light, or you're just trying to float underneath. Got a
Not
cut here.
sure if that's going to work. Can't quite tell. Can't see it live.
He's got enough to get there.
Does he?
Yeah.
Enough to see it?
Enough to see it, but it just where has he moved all those balls is the only thing.
Mm-hmm. Too bad we can't watch Barry's team right now. Well, they've been on the stream a couple of different times, so there I just turned Jeff up a little bit.
Steph misses my voice. Good shot there.
Great shot. Does it clear?
Yes, it does. Oh, maybe it's tighter than it looks. He's looking at it.
Right. Anytime you got to get down and give it the old eye squint, you know, she's
Tight.
a little bit tight.
I don't think he has any other option on this. He's still got to go for it.
100%. And he's going to be in the way of that shot, so let's see if I can get you over on a different angle here. See if we can get you in there a little bit better.
Right in the heart.
What
Nice
a shot.
Nice out.
Really, really well done.
Even the match. And just like that, 2 games back to even. No lead is safe.
Nope. What a great shot that was. Really great run there. And that's the kind of energy that will bring a team up. Right? Nice high fives all around. Celebrate a really nicely run table. So infamous 5 living up to their name, not going away quietly. I don't think you'll find that at this level, Mike. And I think there's something to be said to whether it was being used for a measuring device, which it wasn't. He just set it down on the table, and I don't really think that would be called by anybody here. Big game James getting the job done. So the right-hand table, certainly a lot of work to do there. The 5-6 tied up, 9's kind of in that same cluster. 11-8's not looking too great. Steph, we did not win. We lost to Alex Olinger and his team. Not sure that he wanted that. He bumped the 1 up to the 9 ball. Added more into that cluster. That run out right there is what causes those momentum shifts. And momentum, I'll tell you, it is a really important part of the game. Now this is an interesting shot. Can he float this forward to maintain the angle he needs on the 5 ball?
They break out the 1.
And break out the 1 ball, yeah.
You still got to figure out the 8 ball too.
Oh, yes. Great shot. He held that perfect. He made that look way easier than what that shot was. I don't even think technically it's a foul. It's the foul is when you're using it for a measuring device. Look at this shot. Look at this shot, Mr. Wanless.
Good shot. Still got to work out the 8 ball.
Yep.
And again, this is an amateur event also. Most of any player, unless you're marking the table or trying to find a line or if a ball fits or using it to measure something, no one's ever going to call you on setting a cue on the table to look at a shot.
No. That was A side or B side. That was B side, so now we're on the C side. It is triple elimination for the intermediate teams. Well, Jeff, he's got the angle here on the 3.
Do you float underneath it, or you want to come right into it?
I think it's
you want to catch all 3 balls and try and slide in between.
I don't mind.
Because you're going to wreck on something, right?
Yeah, I don't mind doing that, but I'd like to hit kind of the high side of the 13.
Nice run by Famous 5 on table 2.
Wow.
10-1 win. That's the momentum we talked about.
Indeed. And sometimes that's all it takes.
Comes easier to make those tough shots.
Mm-hmm. Well, once you start playing with confidence, things kind of seem to just fall. You get to start getting the rubs and the rolls, potting well.
Yeah, Dave, we've been coming to VNEA for many, many years now. I'm probably, 25, 26
Did
years
it
in
split
coming to VNEA, and I don't ever recall that rule being instituted.
Oh,
Nice shot.
wow.
Nice out.
10-2
And
back
answer
the other
back,
way.
yeah. I think this match is going to go the back and forth.
Oh, yeah, this could go right to the bitter end. We're just pulling up on the halfway mark right now. Halfway through, and but 1 point separates these two teams. Eric Vargas with
miscue on the break.
miscue on the break. Not sure if you heard that little tick. It's one of the worst sounds in pool.
His teammates are laughing at him. They're all in good spirits.
Oh, they're going to make fun of him for that, for sure. Hey, we appreciate you tuning in, Rick, along with everybody else. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you go onto our Facebook page, hit that follow button. We are now under 1,500 to get us to the 50,000 follower mark. That is a milestone for us. We've been known to do some crazy things and do some giveaways and stuff on our milestones.
That's a hint, I think,
What's that?
that you might give away something on your
It
milestone.
could,
Thing.
yeah.
That's a small little
Listen,
hint.
we've been known to do some crazy things every now and again. And I think we're breaching 10,000 on YouTube.
One point difference halfway through the match.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Hey, you're welcome, Les. We appreciate you. We couldn't do what we do without our viewers, that's for sure. And believe me, it does not get lost on us. We appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to join us.
Lost the cue ball on table one.
Oh, yes. That thing went straight to the bottom left-hand pocket. I'll tell you what, you can always tell when the Masters play. Sounds like you're at a skeet shooting competition.
Yes. Dry break on table two, though. Plus this changed momentum back.
Yeah, you gotta find a way to kind of keep rolling with those momentum swings. Do you think he wanted the 8-ball between those two stripes? Nope. I think he got down, got out his prayer book, did the hit and hope, and it worked out well. Deserved a little bit better than that on the right-hand table. Tried to rearrange the furniture a little bit, and everything unlocked and locked back up again.
Yeah, it's weird how you got solid stripe, solid stripe, solid stripe. You got the 113, you got the 411, you got the 615, the 211. There's one. And ties up another two.
Yeah, out of the frying pan into the fire.
It's funny how this game goes. Sometimes it's just like
it's so frustrating at
back and
times
forth.
because you keep taking away soldiers off the table in order to try and break things out.
I find either everything works or nothing works.
Yeah, when things are going bad, it can be like quicksand, that's for sure. Nice cut. Nope, I was
Back again,
I
yeah.
was just going to say he gets rewarded for a nice cut there, but no good shot goes unpunished.
So Eric Vargas's little trick on the miscue off the break. The other guy walked out the table, broke dry, and Eric Vargas cleaned it out.
Fell right into that trap,
Yeah.
hey? I've been known to fall into that trap a time or two.
His teammates are razzing him. Smart play, smart play.
Right? For sure. For sure. They're like, how did you know? Guy Nicklin says, what's up, El Jefe?
Guy, don't you work?
Right? That's a good question, because Guy's been on more than almost anybody.
Yes. And commenting all the time, too.
Right?
Yeah? It's one thing if you're at work and you're still watching on your phone on a smoke break
Yeah,
or
of
something
course,
or whatever
right.
it might be. But then when you have
Turn
time
the
to
volume
type,
off. Yeah.
to listen to the comments and type and everything else, like,
Right?
like when are you working?
Right? Not that we don't appreciate it, Guy. Because we do. But I mean, dang.
Table one still not getting any easier. Looking to see where he wants to, what he wants to do as far as
Oh, there you
containing
go.
shot.
He says he's opening a restaurant, so waiting for construction. Technically, he is working.
That's not working.
That's pretending to work while watching pool.
Yeah.
But again, not that we mind that. I certainly don't.
Let's go, Buzz.
Mr. Bing Bong on YouTube. Appreciate the stream as always. No worries. This is what we do. So if you're new to Q Sports Live, if you go back through our library, we've got somewhere around 10 or 12,000 different streams that you can go back and watch.
I'm as good as Eric racking the balls and miscuing on a break. That's about it.
That's Jeff's special talent. Olds Alberta tuning in. Richard Venny, how are you, bud? Olds Alberta. A hop, skip, and a jump from us in Calgary. Tough shot here. This four's got to be almost inch perfect to sneak behind that 15 ball.
Yeah, to me, it didn't look like there was room. Plus, he's so tight on the side pocket, too.
Yeah,
It was
that was
shot.
tough. Oh, buddy, that's awesome. My namesake on YouTube, Mr. Grant Batten. That's what I love about working from home. Have 7 monitors, bottom 4 for work, top 3 are personal computer, and have CSL streaming all day. This is Rick from Montana. Not sure how my name became Bing Bong. Oh, Rick, that's awesome. Bing Bong it is.
And Lucas, they're on B side, I believe. They lost their first or second match. They got other stuff going on with their team and whatnot.
Is that why I'm doing this, Gord? Because my construction work is so difficult? Nope. That work's always been difficult. But this I love to do. That's just what I had to do because that's what I had to do when I was in construction. Mike Young, we are not doing the Ashton Twins Classic.
So Guy obviously has more updates than I do there, Lucas. It sounds
Yep.
like they're out.
He'll probably have more information as to who's streaming the Ashton Twins as well.
Unfortunately, that is not us at CSL.
Do you cover the APA in Vegas? Asked Ken on Facebook. Not as of yet, but again, we have a truck, we'll travel. If we can't drive there, we'll fly there. So if anybody from APA is tuned in and wants us to come down and cover it, we certainly will. Send a message to the Q Sports Live Facebook page.
And thanks for that,
I'll
Tyson
get back
Brown.
to you. Indeed. Thanks, Tyson. We can give them a plug if you guys want to tune in to the Ashton Twins Classic Esports Productions. That's who's doing it.
The Ashton Twins Classic is a ladies' pro event that happens at Hidden Spot in Calgary, Alberta.
You'll even get the likes of Miss Allison Fisher going up this year.
Kelly Fisher, a lot of the top end pros, they did fill their field this year also. $20,000 added for that tournament for the ladies.
So lots of pool coming up in Alberta. That is for sure. Ben looking good. Sorry, I was just watching Barry's team. Ben looking good to run his rack out. Yeah, Rita, they'll all be available. I don't know whether it's both Ryan Epp, Hot Seat Productions, and Esports doing it in combination. I'm not sure. That was the last I heard. What it was both of them doing a collaboration, but I'm not sure whether that is still the case.
I heard something along the same lines, Derek, as far as Jose Loma and how he finished last year. Hell of a shooter. I'm not sure if he pulled off all the titles. I do know that he ranked on the podium in all three for sure.
Mm-hmm. Although I think last year it was Tyler Steinhaus that won the Masters 8-ball singles.
Yeah, I believe so too. I'm not quite sure. I do know that Loma he was on the podium for all three. So either first, second, or third in all three, which is still a hell of a feat. Tough competition here. Rita, you'll have to come down to Hidden Spot in Calgary then.
Absolutely. That's one I think spectators can just walk in the door for. I don't know that they charge for it. But again, Guy or Andrew might, well, they'll certainly know better than we will. So a little bit of a tic-tac-toe safety battle going on both tables.
Yeah. Moving some balls around until somebody feels confident enough to go for a breakout.
That's
I believe
right.
Is what's going to happen, or if somebody uncharacteristically misses something.
So what do you like doing here, Jeff? If you're on the right table, shooting high ball.
I'm just trying to hit something.
I'm just going to go one rail for the 15. That's it.
I'd probably go one rail for the 14.
Great hit. Nice shot.
I would have missed it.
Oh, me too. I can miss the impossible. I can shoot an arrow into the sky and miss.
Soft little inside.
Well, what do you do if you are low ball?
I put him right back behind the 5 ball here. Roll down, tap the 6, and leave him behind the 5.
I think I go behind the 8. Tap the 6, go the other way behind the 8. If it ducks out on the right side of 5, you'll leave him a shot on to break out.
The only thing is I don't want to freeze that 6-5 weird.
Mm-hmm.
If you pop up on the backside, you can cut that 15 down.
Chose your shot.
I always like it when I'm right.
Well, there's things to be said for squirrels and nuts, you know?
Yeah. I'm often right as far as mapping
There's
a
something
table.
about-
I'm just not right in executing.
Something
what
about
I'm mapping it.
sunshine and a dog.
Oh, shush.
I don't know how quite that one goes, but something about sunshine and a dog as well. Did you miss me, Jeff? Aren't you glad you
Always.
came on as a guest today?
Always.
It is a lot of fun.
I am freezing sitting here, though.
Yeah, I can tell.
Looks like table 1, he does have a piece of the 15. He's just trying to flick it out. Oh, he went for the kick. And ties up another 2 balls. 3's makeable, though. You might have the breakout on the 1 off the 3 here, too.
Court says, give yourself some credit, guys. You're not that bad as you're saying you are. I am. I'm just a janitor. It's always been my claim to fame, Gord. You know that. You've been a Q Sports Live viewer a long time, so you know what my claim to fame is. That I don't know nothing, I never have, and I never will.
He just surrounds himself with people that do.
That's
why
right.
I'm sitting here.
That's it. That's it. Because I don't need to know. I just need to know people that know. That's why I can say I don't know nothing.
Grant and I are getting too old to think that we might ever be good at pool. We're all right. Well, we're getting too old. Eyes, cranky old bodies, backs, knees, feet. No sleep.
Ben said the same thing about executing the plan. Seems like a common problem. Yes,
Yeah.
this is nobody wants to claim the top position here at Q Sports Live. We're all janitors. That's for sure. Well, hello, Miss Stephanie Paul. It's been a minute. How are you? So, 10-4 win for Infamous 5.
It looks like the 12 does go past the 8 on the side. Gotta come around, put the 8 in that same side pocket is looking what he's gonna do.
Are you trying to get me to go back to taking free shots at you, Gord? Have you stopped? I don't remember that ever coming to an end.
Well, plays it safe.
He does. Does he get there, though? Did he leave that cue ball?
Not sure.
Kinda
We'll see
leaked
if he
out a
grabs
little
his jump
bit.
cue or not. We'll see.
Well, here's the problem, is he has a fairly routine rail first kick on the 2 ball. And if he can hit this properly, he's gonna leave that cue ball snuffed right there and no shot on the high ball. Wow, Barry's team finishing in a very quick manner. They are finished up already.
You could see it on table 2. Does he draw back too far? No, nice little rub on the 8.
Oh, Cliff.
Hello, Cliff.
Hello, Cliff. Bye-bye, Cliff. Good to see you, my friend. How are you?
It's all in the perspective, Cliff.
That's right. That's right. So I think I'm going to try 3 rails around here on this 6 ball. You almost have to try to get the 8 into that left-hand side pocket. Unless you're going to try to play safe, but he leaves it. I think he left it open.
It's tight.
Oh, he's got
It's
it
one
wide
of those
open.
tricky shots. It's tight.
It is tight.
It goes, but it's
how
tight.
how happy are you to be the infamous 5 right now,
Shooting that, yeah.
right?
Because it could have been a lot harder.
You should
Yeah.
not be at the table right now. So this is a free shot. And that's exactly how you got to treat it. Free shot, swing it.
I think he's got to dig a little bit into this.
We love you too there, Cliff. It was good seeing you.
Good shot.
Yeah. So you're loving life right now is the infamous 5. Big point swing right there.
That's an 8-point swing.
Yeah, and look at this table on the left. Infamous 5 looking to get her done.
And they're getting louder, too. They're feeling good.
Look at this. Look at this, guys. On the right-hand table, 8-ball past the 10 for another 10-1 win. And
Shot,
executes. 10-1 win, infamous 5. 102 over the century mark. And now well into the fourth round. Wow. Well, guys, I got to put it up one more time here while they're racking. It is the Viewer Advantage Sweepstakes, again, available right now. Got to make sure you get in it to win it. This is how, if you guys appreciate what we do, this is one way that you can support us back. If you choose to, $20 gets you in it to win it. It is for beautiful Jacoby custom cues, so we're doing a little bit different on this one. We're going to pull 2 tickets. The first ticket gets choice of either the wrap or the wrapless. We're going to pull another ticket. That ticket wins whatever is left. So head on over CSLIPL.com. Pick yourself up a ticket or 2. If you are in Canada, you can always e-transfer. Keep in mind it is US dollars, so 26 Canadian. And the email address is qsportslive@gmail.com. We'll do that draw on Saturday. Conclusion of pool.
And yes, guy, Ben's team, Barry's team, did win. They did pull it out.
Oh, yeah. In almost record time, it seems like. Because they started at the same time as these guys.
Scratch on the break on table 1 there.
And didn't we just talk about momentum? When the rolls and things start going your way, they tend to come in waves, and you got to be able to ride those waves.
Yep. Yes, we still have a few games left here, so Winnipeg does have a chance to come back.
Oh, there's still lots of pool to be played here.
These guys from Come Get Some can come get some.
There's still 9 games left to be played.
Finicky table here on the left. Table 2. Ball in hand from Infamous 5 on table 1.
Oh, yeah.
Not a lot of problems there either.
Well, but the problem is this, is in VNEA, it's not
Behind
ball
the
in
line,
hand
yeah.
anywhere. It's in the kitchen.
That 9 goes past the 1 though.
And so what that means, that no way does that 9 go past that 1 ball to the top right?
Yes, it does.
No.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now down the line, yes.
That 9 passes the 1 to the top
Yes.
right-hand corner. Well, I'll be. Well, that makes it a whole lot easier then.
He doesn't have full pocket, but it does go.
The question is, does the 13 pass the 3 to the bottom right-hand corner?
Not sure about that one.
See, and I like going a
He's
little.
choosing high. He's choosing low ball. I mean, he's choosing solids on table 1.
Well, the solids are not bad.
The 1 goes definitely.
The only problem I see is you're playing down for the bottom. Yeah, and this could be tricky. This is a tricky little angle here.
For those watching, this is Jose Loma shooting on table 1 here. Solid stroke. You can always tell when he's on the table. Balls go middle pocket all the time.
Yeah, he got a little bit funny on this. Oh, he hit that like a champ. No issue there.
There's about 10 games left there at the beginning of the 4th round.
Yeah, there's still lots of pool to be played, that's for certain.
Big bank. Table 2.
I'll tell you what,
Smokes it in.
they do not want to give any momentum back. Infamous 5 just rolling with it right now. And I still think he's okay here.
That was a tough shot. 4 pretty much forcing it to be a foul. Or I mean, to scratch.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tough shot to hold. Can't go for it. Can't draw it back.
So I can't tell whether Jose can see the 3 or not. So he's going to take, I think that's the 4, either the 4 or the 6, whichever one that is.
6. And hold. Yes,
And
he
he's,
does.
oh yeah, he's in perfect. The old hit and stick on the 3 ball, 8 ball top right hand corner. For a 10-2 win.
Ooh, tricky shot there by Dave on table 2. Makes it work. And Loma sinks the 8 for the 10-2 win.
Incredible pool. Rack number 17 coming out on table 1. In the meantime and in between time, table number 2. Come get some. Got to put a little heat back on him here. Down 28. And kind of getting into that spot where all those points start to accumulate, start to matter. This is where the separation starts to occur a little bit. Terry on table 1, looking to try to close the gap a little bit.
Oh, tricky shot there for Dave.
Very
It's
tricky,
just
but you know what?
Past the
I
side.
think he had to try that shot,
Yeah.
so he's got a
To get on the 3.
lot more steep angle here than I think what the camera shows.
I think you got to
So,
bump into the 4
yeah,
here.
I think so too. You just got to be cognizant of where that 4 is going.
It draws out.
Yeah, in trouble though. Puts him in.
Yes, doesn't
Puts
get
himself
rewarded.
to the hurt locker. Puts himself in jail with nowhere to hide.
The 4 does go past the 9.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Got about a dime separation. Got to jack up. Asking to see if you want a ref.
I would have to say more than likely, but again, at this level, most players don't use refs. They just call themselves. And of course, no ref on site. Not sure where the ref went.
Maybe a bathroom break. There's usually one or two always in this room.
Yeah, there usually is. They've been really, really good at that. So in the meantime, we'll watch the right-hand table wide open. There's not a ball touching another. So at this point, it's just pattern play. Find a home for all of it. Well, that was rather loud. Somebody's walkie-talkie on. Tough shot here. That's why I liked your shot when you called that. Just play in top right-hand spin, bump that 4-ball a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, Gord, that was the kind of the tail of the tape for my matches. I just could not find the break.
Good shot.
What a shot. What a shot. Puts himself in jail, says, oh yeah, watch. Houdini ain't got nothing on me. And I would like to see him kind of walk the table. You pull a big shot like that, just do a victory lap. And that's why. Right? You got to allow a little bit of that adrenaline to simmer down a bit.
Hearts are pumping a little bit quicker than
Yeah,
usual.
of course. Yeah, go take your victory lap. You pulled off a phenomenal shot right there.
Three ball looks like the only issue. Hard to get on table one.
Mm-hmm.
It's just mapping the tail.
Yep.
He's got to move to 7 before he gets on the 3.
Although the 5 or 6 could lead him to the 3-ball.
Yeah, he's got to move to 7 first.
And to watch the JD verdict, Amber is not happy. Jeff's over here freezing to death.
He's got like an air conditioner above us. It's just blowing cold air. Bugging Grant all last few days because he's wearing his jacket up here always in Vegas up here, and he wears it out smoking because he's just always wearing it because he's streaming so often. So I've been giving him a hard time. Like, you always cold? He's like, no, man, I got everything in my pockets and whatnot. Then I come up and stream beside him. He's got his jacket on. He's 100% fine. I'm sitting here, my teeth are chattering. It's cold. In shorts.
Make fun of me, will ya?
Yeah.
Now you know. This is why. Because even though we're in Vegas, we're not outside in Vegas. It seems like...
I feel like I can see my breath. Like, I got goosebumps.
It seems like they've started to pump up the air conditioning since you sat down. Oh my gosh, he double horned it out.
And then hands it to him.
Yeah. So
For a 10-6 loss. We're gonna come get some.
that was funny, Jeff. Because now it seems like they're really popping it out there.
It's close. I mean, I'm in shorts and a sports
Our
shirt.
team shirts, yeah.
Team shirt. They're not. It's not like it's cotton. And yeah, it's a little chilly. I literally got goosebumps. Feels like that cold wind in Edmonton that just cuts right through you. That's what I'm going through right here, right now. Guys really talking about Amber Heard and
Yep.
watch some pool, you guys. Come on. My wife watches that all the time. I'm like, isn't there anything better to watch?
My Facebook feed is just full of it.
Oh,
It is. It seems to be popular news.
well, my wife and Grant's wife are pretty close friends. I'm sure that's all they talk about.
Oh, there you go. Joe's stirring the pot up a little for you.
1,004. I'll take that bet, Joe. Where are you? I don't see him here.
That's the thing with Joe. You never know where he's at.
He's always somewhere taking
I
some
know, you
incriminating
can't,
picture of me that pops up 4 years later on Facebook. And where'd you get that from?
Right?
He just smile and smirks at you.
You cannot underestimate the sneakiness.
Yes, but I do have 2 or 3 of him from the last trip, so we'll see. I got a little bit of
A little ammo.
insurance on him.
I got you.
It's Joe. I need it. Big jump here on table 1. He's jumping to the 5. He's jumping his own ball. That 8 ball looks like it's tough. And he's jumping to the 5 ball.
I gave the win for Infamous 5 or Infamous 5. I don't think I did.
That 8 was tough. A little clip.
Check your score. It was 10-6 for Come Get Some.
Gord
Okay.
is correct.
All right. I can change it. So as this would make it 98. This would be 114. There we go. Fixed just like that.
Ryan says it should be 120 to 94. I'm going to ask Ben if he wants to check the score for us.
Yeah, can you check the score, please?
So you were right before.
I was right.
Before. Yep. 118 to 94 is the correct score.
That's what I had it at. Yep. I guess I was right. Look at me go. Yo, check if you want to.
Ben's giving Grant a pat on the back.
How often can that happen? That's happened twice now today. I'm going to go buy a lottery ticket. So will the 3 play off the 14 ball, Jeff? I don't think it will.
I'm talking about on the
right
he
hand.
Is high ball.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay. My bad.
Yeah, I think I was just trying to figure out if you want to come into it or around those 2 balls.
Well, that opens things wide open there.
That plays nicely, yes.
Yeah.
Table 2 is a tricky table.
Guys, I wish you could see Jeff right now. Oh, he makes me laugh. Sitting over here freezing. Isn't that right, Gord? Hey, right twice in a row in a single day. That never happens. Jeff can attest to that.
Nope.
That never happens with me. Being the janitor and stuff, I'm never right.
So this 12, will you come 2 rails and put the 9 on the side? You go underneath it. I think you got to come underneath it. 2 rails underneath
I think so
the 9.
too, yeah.
You tried to hold, so yeah, he's holding it for the side.
Does
Good
it go
shot.
to the side?
Yeah, it does.
I didn't think that was even an option. Oh, nice shot. Very, very well done. So it looks like
10-3 win for Come Get Some on table 1. Closes the gap to 17 balls.
indeed that's what you're trying to do at this point. Just close the gap. That's just all your clean living paying off. Yeah, we'll spread it out a little bit, right? Being twice right twice in a day. Let's just spread that out a little bit. I can be right once today and once tomorrow. That means I get 2 good days with it. And of course, and as always, guys, if you are just tuning in, we are at VNEA World Pool Championships, Las Vegas, Nevada. We are live out of the Westgate Hotel. My name is Grant. I'm sitting beside, of course, Mr. Jeff Wanless, GM extraordinaire back in Calgary. And if you could do us a favor, just give that share button a little bit of love, located down on the bottom left-hand side of your screen. We'd certainly appreciate it.
And yes, Guy, I'm still allowed in the pool. That was one time.
You know Jeff's going to start a good story when, this one time at band camp. You know that's going to be a good story.
No, it's just funny. I come down here, I get the Facebook memories from 3-4 years ago. And everybody just bugging me. Although, at this pool either, you can't throw a football or a frisbee.
I'm pretty sure that's the rule with all of them.
At the Rio, you can. Just come down to Vegas and you can't have fun at the pool. I'm like, I don't understand.
Well, it might have something to do with maybe you throw a football and a frisbee and maybe hit somebody else with it.
Well, then kick us out then. Not before.
Yeah, but you can't wait till somebody's going to the hospital for a busted nose.
There's no signs out there.
Oh, goodness.
You bring one in the pool and all of a sudden you got like 14 lifeguards and security surrounding you. No, you're not allowed to throw it.
So is he playing the... Nope. He was not playing what I thought he was. However, gets full rewards for it. I don't know if the 5-1's wired up to go into that bottom right-hand corner.
Or if you can see the 3.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there. However, infamous 5 looking good on this top table, or the left table. 3 ball down for the 2, draw for the 8. Get her done. Oh, Jeff's reputation definitely precedes him.
See, and not for, again, pool on a pool table. It's for pool with water. Like I keep telling everybody, I'm not good at pool. And thanks, Clark, for that also. Yes, Len trying to get him to take more of a step out from the LP. He did and has put in a ton of hours over the years. So it's nice to see him take some personal time now.
Oh, I love that guy, Nicklin. Anyone else love bringing up Las Vegas trauma with Jeff Wanless? Let me tell you, those stories, we could go on for days with those. I know of a certain police car incident. Shh. We won't put that over the radio, though.
Peacock, there's a cop car, there's skinny dipping. But hey, guys, everybody, I'm married now, so like that stuff doesn't happen anymore.
Unless he's had a few too many.
It's the 2 past the corner from the 9 ball. If it does, he's got literally just a ball. But it looks like it does. He's playing for it.
Nice shot over on that right-hand table there.
Table 2, he's looking at it.
Got to give credit where credit is due. Although he may be a little bit straight here. Kind of wants to maybe get underneath this 7 ball. Oh, and he dug down after it. Did he get there? I think he did.
Yes,
Play
he
it
did.
up.
Played it pretty quick. Roll it down for the 2-ball on the end rail.
And here's what I
Table
love
one.
about it. What I love about this match is it's kind of gone back and forth a little bit. And there's been opportunities for one team to really pull away. But the other team
keeps him there.
yeah, just showing the heart. And I love to see it.
Find out real quick if that 2 goes.
Well, he shot and missed the 2.
Oh, on table 1. He's
On
shooting
table
a 2
one,
on
yeah.
Table 2 too. That's not like Dave.
Infamous.
Shot that pretty quick.
He sure did. Infamous 5. Back at the table. No matter what happens here, it's a free shot at the table. And I'm pretty sure that 13, you can play it straight, you can play it off the rail, off the deuce. You can really kind of go wherever you want. I think you play the 13 off the 2-ball and open that up for the 8-ball. Would have had choice, made the position play a little bit easier. Not that I think the 8 doesn't go. We're about to find out right now what he does. How do you play it?
Just stop shot on the 13.
He's got a little bit of angle there.
10-0 for Infamous 5 on table 2. Lengthens the
That
gap
will-
to 27.
That will bring out the start of the last round, game number 20. You think he's happy a little?
I would be.
Looking for a 10-6 for Infamous 5. And
Puts it in.
clean. A 10-5.
10-6.
10-6. I knew that. We are now to ball count for the Infamous 5. They are now leading by 31
With 5 to
with
play.
5 to play. They just need ball count. 20 balls to win it. Yeah, that was a big point swing those last couple of games. Jeff's over here shivering. That'll learn him, guys. I'm telling you, that'll learn him. Teasing me about wearing my jacket.
It's glass cutter weather here.
Oh, wow, Jeff. How come I let you on that microphone? Right? I got a very qualified Ben Francis sitting next to us.
2 shirts, Ben.
And here I've got Mr. Wanless. How did I get so lucky? Ball made on a break on the left-hand table.
Yes, big point swing there, Gord. You are correct. Dave would have won 10-1 instead of loses 10-6.
That's a huge point swing.
15-point swing there.
Sean Monkman on 2. Jose up at the table on the right for the Infamous 5. And he is looking to put them in pole
Scratch on
position,
the
but
break.
scratches on the break.
Top spun that right in the side pocket.
sure did.
Something I do.
Oh, I do that so many times. Makes myself crazy.
It is traumatic, guy. Like, never feel like this in Vegas. Usually I'm sweating like crazy.
Welcome to the Q Sports live stream, Jeff. What time do we play again? 2 o'clock?
Yep.
$40 minutes from right now.
Monkman's looking good for on table 2.
Well, I'll tell you what, no matter who comes out victorious here, you got to give it up for both teams. They both put up just tremendous playing of pool.
Yeah, some nice shot making.
Yeah, nice shot making ability. Nobody really wanting to give up, showing some heart on both sides. And that is the ebb and flow of pool, but we got to have somebody come out victorious and somebody not come out victorious.
And yes, guy, I'm wearing golf shorts. Of course I am, but it's not the point. Just not sure on table 2 that 8 passes the 9 on the side. They look pretty close together.
There might be a little bit of separation there, but
scratch on table 1 goes around the
look
world.
Out.
Scratches in the corner.
Yeah, that doesn't give us any better of an indication. Tried to look at that 8-9 on the close-up cam. Well, we'll see if Jose can pull this one from the depths in the clutch.
So Corey, you'd be talking about probably the machine. They weren't able to make it this year, so it's just Barry's team in the Masters that's representing Alberta. The Edmonton team also didn't make it, as that would have been one of my teams, but I have moved to Calgary.
The machine.
The machine, that would be the other Calgary team that played in the Masters.
Mm-hmm.
But they are not here, unfortunately.
Team Spain usually competes as well.
Team Spainola, Brad
Team
White.
Spainola, yep. They're usually here in Vegas.
And Brad White is here, but they didn't play teams. They were just playing singles.
Mm-hmm. And hey, you're welcome, John. We appreciate it. Doesn't get lost on us the fact that in order for us to do our job effectively and really, put out some good content, in order for that to happen, we need people to watch it. So it doesn't get lost on us, and we thank you a ton for kind of hanging out with us all week and having some fun. We're doing our dangest to try to bring you the Vegas experience. If you missed it yesterday, either yesterday or the day before, you can go back on our stream and we give you the full tour of the VNEA setup here at the Westgate in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's pretty phenomenal. Holy, Jeff's not kidding. He's freezing. Okay, get your cold paws off me. Yeah, no worries at all, Corey. Well, and are there enough points for the infamous 5 to put this match away right now? Well, they're not up on the left, but on the right hand. He's got to go past that. He tried them both.
If Loma gets out here.
He tried them both.
Yeah, Loma gets out here, it's a 10-3 win. So he gains 7 points. Puts him at 38 with 4 left. So they need a win on both tables. Or some more balls on the second table. But Monkman's looking pretty good here. He does have the 5. Just again, not sure if that 8 goes.
Well, I think he's got to shoot a really small window between the 8 and 14 to get onto the 4 on the right-hand table. If he can manage that window, which I'm not sure that he can. I like what he's looking at here. 3 rails around for the 4, back and forth. Go back to the left side of the table for the 5 ball. So
he tried to come into the 8 on table 2, so
yeah.
I don't think it does go.
No, can't go if that's what he was looking at.
Yeah.
So Jose looking 3 rails here. Get onto the 4, back and forth, and you're on the 8. Nothing to it but to do it.
So Diane, if it's Ben Francis's team, that would be Barry's team. If you're looking in a draw, if you're looking at Grant and our team, we are Sharknado in the intermediate draw.
Just to clarify, open equals novice. You'll get really a good spectrum of players in the open. It can be anywhere from novice right up through to a pretty high level player.
But yes, Dustin, here it starts. It goes open. It's called open regular. Then you have intermediate. Then you have masters.
Look at this
Those
shot.
are your 3 divisions.
Look at this shot by Jose. Full marks, full reward. What a
Cut that in
shot.
and come straight across.
He
and
cut
nick
that in.
strike.
You bet. What a shot. Watch right here, Jeff. Full in on the inside spin. What a shot. That's what they call the crowd pleaser right there.
Just got to avoid the 15 ball, which he does.
Oh
with
yeah, smart
control.
to play.
Yep.
Yeah, smart to play that underneath. 8 ball for a 10-3 win.
And a famous 5 up on table 2 too. This does not look good for the Winnipeg team.
You think
Jose
he can
gets
play a
out
little?
here.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If Jose gets out here, then they're up 38 with 4 games left. So then they'd only need 3 balls.
Wow.
So they need 3 balls on table 2.
Attaboy.
That was a good out.
That was a great out. What a shot on that 4 ball. What a shot on that 4.
2 balls down on table 2. Needs 1 more ball.
Guppy Nation after this morning. I already told you. I don't know, nothing, never have, never will. Yeah, he did crush that. That was a really well-run rack right there.
That should be it. No, it just comes down to double checking scores. So usually you let the opponents finish out this game and then you double check scores just to make sure. You don't want to throw a player off and start cheering and all of a sudden, nope, you need 1 more ball. So
Well, these are games 21 and 22, so there's still 40 points available. And wide open scratch
on table 1.
on table 1. It is infamous 5 in control on both tables. And if they both get out here, that is going to cinch it and put themselves in for your B-side final. And I think the winner of this will play Barry's team tomorrow, noon o'clock. The B-side Masters coming up after this at 2:30. So that's going to be in about an hour from now. You like that, eh, Plums? Noon o'clock? Touchy little shot here.
For Joe on table 2. Yeah.
He wants to go full into the face of the 8 ball. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to get fancy. That's exactly what he's looking at. Go full into the face of that 8 ball. Punch it out of the way. Sit on the 15. You can always shape wherever the 8 ends up.
Devin's got a good looking table on table 1 there too.
Yeah, he sure does.
Did he roll it funny on that table? I think he still has the 12.
Oh, yeah, he sure does.
Oh, good shot by Joe there.
Really good shot. Really nice control. Nice little pop off the rail here. Put that 8 into the top left-hand corner. Oh, just a touch draw for the 8 to the left side.
Go.
10-7 win. (22, 23, 24). 4 games to go. 40-point total. Should be over, if my score is correct. And indeed it is. Double checked on the score. Infamous 5 getting themselves a spot into the A final. Taking on Barry's team. Very, very well done. Congratulations, Infamous 5. Come get some, not done yet. Heading to the B side, see if they can battle it back for your B side final. What a match that was, Jeff. And I'm going to put this up before too many people run away. Again, guys, don't forget viewer advantage sweepstakes. Make sure you get in it to win it. If you don't have a ticket, you can't win it. So $20 gets you in to win. Head on over to CSLIPL.com. Grab yourself a ticket or two. And that is for, obviously, the Jacoby Custom Cues as displayed on the image in front of you. First ticket will get choice. Second ticket will get the remainder. If you're in Canada, you can also send an e-transfer, qsportslive@gmail.com. Keep in mind it is USD, so 26 Canadian dollars gets you in to win. With that being said, Jeff and I, we're going to go head over to the table, get ourselves somewhat prepared.
Acclimated. I got to get out of this chill.
Yeah, no doubt. Here, I'll mute you. You can head off if you'd like. And with that being said, guys, we appreciate you tuning in. Make sure you go onto our Facebook page, hit that follow button. Let's get her done. 50,000 before we leave Vegas, baby. We appreciate you tuning in. On behalf of myself, Jeff Wanless, Ben Francis, and the rest of the Q Sports Live team, we will see you for the next match. Locked, loaded, ready to rock. Don't miss a minute. We'll catch you back in a few.